type of game that had the potential of either being insanely fun, or being ugly, or being a disaster of epic proportions. The Midnight Green Mafia have been in this situation before, with everything on the line, needing to win to stay alive in the playoff hunt, and having an easy opponent coming up. We have our rematch with the New York Giants, a rivalry that's been rekindled by means of how last season ended, and us jumping in front of them to draft 𝔡'𝔂𝔶𝔞𝔯𝔦. The Eagles unsurprisingly start out by once again embarrassingly playing down to our competition. I felt that this ultimately came down to whoever could coach and scheme a better game. Nick Sirianni with his flaws played effective checkers. Joe Judge couldn't properly manage a set of Lincoln Logs. There's not really much to describe. I mean, both offenses couldn't get anything going. I mean, they were starting a guy named Jake Fromm, and Jalen Hurts looked like his usual sickly self on some of his off-throwing days. I mean, they scored the first points because our defense was starting to get tired. But then Jalen started getting it cooking, and we were able to tie it 3-3 at the half, which is pretty fucking embarrassing. But then the second half happened, and we ended up putting up 31 unanswered points by means of jump balls, magical plays from Jalen Hurts. I mean, Hurts looked like shit early on, but he started to make some magic happen. And there was some... And I was starting to see a couple post routes again. I was pretty happy to see that. You got that. You had interceptions. And a rare Jalen Reagor explosive punt return. Yeah, that's right. The special teams actually did a thing. Oh, it was beautiful. But I would have said that was the most shocking thing that happened today. Well, aside from... But then this happened. A certain touchdown happened by Lane Johnson? Yeah, apparently we were at the goal line and Jalen Hurts sets up a play action. And all of a sudden, he's like throwing a ball. I'm like, wait a minute. Lane Johnson. He's all alone. He gets a wide open touchdown. I mean, Miles Sanders and Jordan Howard got hurt in this game, which kind of sucked, but they did their part. Boston Scott was doing his thing. I mean, Jalen Hurts, he was imperfect, but he made some damn good magic happen. As for New York's QBs, Jake Fromm was eventually benched, and Mike Glennon didn't do him all that much better. He ended up throwing a pick six to Alex Singleton, although Rodney McLeod made his second play that set up that INT. He got the first INT, and then he made a play again for that second INT, which became an Alex Singleton pick six. And the funny thing is, the Fox Network botched it, made it look like the Giants scored points, but come on. Get it together, guys. I would say the same thing about the refs because they were atrocious today. I mean, they tried to call back a 𝔡'𝔂𝔶𝔞𝔯𝔦 touchdown, but they reviewed it twice, and they gave it to him. I mean, I almost kind of felt bad for Jake Fromm. I mean, you could have prepared him by helping him play and helping him with plays against our easily exploitable defense, but nah, that's not the Joe Judge way. He needs to add more fuel to the fire by playing the Eagles' fight song in practices. You're a fucking head coach, Joe. You can't be giving the opposition more bulletin board material. And Philly got the ultimate revenge, winning. I have no idea why, but the Eagles now hold possession of the 7th seed in the playoffs. We actually control our own destiny now, despite the inconsistencies. I mean, how this game progressed, I'm kind of not feeling so much about the rematch with Washington, but now I have more confidence after. As for New York...
Fatality.
All the shit these guys talked, all the fucking bitching and moaning about us, and we were the ones that eliminated them from the postseason. Pretty fitting ending if you ask me. I'm not celebrating just yet because we still got 2 games to go. We got Washington in Washington, and we come back home against Dallas for the season finale. All I gotta say is, see where we go from there. I mean, Jalen Hurts still frustrates the shit out of me, but I'm seeing some improvement from him. Not much, but enough to make some good shit happen. He almost threw 2 picks today. The first one, the defensive back didn't have full possession of the ball, and the second one, Quez Watkins was able to get in front of him and get that ball. It's pretty nice to see. Devontae Smith had a nice day. Dallas Goedert had a few drops. The screen game wasn't doing much. Pretty fucking happy. Eagles did what they should have done weeks ago and was put a heart in the dagger of these fucking crying cocksuckers. Anyway, next week against Washington, let's not get it too twisted. This 3-game winning streak, we played Mike White, we played the Jets, and we played Garrett Gilbert, and we played Drake Fromm, who got benched in favor of Mike Glennon. I believe Washington will be getting Tyler Heineke back. We'll see how we do then. That'll be the real test. And if they're not the real test, Dallas will be. Hey, if it makes Dallas feel any fucking better, they have an opportunity to put a dagger in our hearts, but we'll see what happens down the road. I ain't going to root for us to lose just because of that. I'm going to root for us to win no matter what. Let's keep this fucking ball rolling. Let's see what we can do in the coming weeks. Gotta take a nap, or at least try to, because I got work tonight. And I got the next couple of days off, so maybe some live shows could happen. I don't know. We'll see what happens. And I need to get a fucking haircut, too. Anyway, y'all have a good one.